you see like glows of light, like that were scratches like on the board. So of course the fucking shit creeped us the fuck out. Did my camera just shake? I don't know. Okay, maybe I should not be telling this story. To be talking about my Ouija board experiences. Yes, experiences, because I did it more than once with my dumb ass. The first time I did it, I was about 12, 13, and the second time I was 18, so damn near grown. And I fucking did this dumb shit. And I wouldn't say, you know, if it affects me in any way now, but, you know, after the second time, like, you know, I was a little off balance. So whatever, we're going to get into the story. I hope you guys enjoy it. I should probably have a glass of wine to relive these events, but I don't have any. Anyways, let's get into the story. Okay, so the first time that, you know, I played, I don't even want to say played with the Ouija board because wasn't shit fun about it. Let me see if I can think of a better word. I can't. The first time I used the Ouija board, you know, I was about 12 or 13 years old. It was me, my little cousin, who was 2 years younger than me at the time. So if I was 12, she was like 10. If I was 13, she was 11. And then her friend, who was 2 years younger than her, so about like 9, 10, whatever. So we were in Queens at my cousin's friend's house. They were our neighbors at the time. And, you know, before this time, this moment, I've never heard of the Ouija board. Like, I've heard of it, but I didn't know, you know, how, I guess, serious it was or how scary it was. You know, I just figured like, oh, okay, it's like a game, you know, just like any other board game or whatever the case may be. I don't even know how we got a hold of it. I'm assuming, because I know I didn't have it or my cousin didn't have it, so I'm sure it was hers, her friends, but I don't know where it came from. Like, I can't remember. All I can remember is where the fuck it took us to. I don't remember where it came from. So we're just sitting around bored, you know, it's getting late, about 8, 9 o'clock at night. And then we're in her room just thinking of what to do. And then she grabs the board. Don't fucking know where the fuck from, but I know she just has this board out of nowhere. So we're on the board. We decide, I don't know why, but we decide to use the board in the dark and just have like the glow from the window coming in so that we can see a little bit. But we used the board in the dark, and the board was glow in the dark, so that's why we did that. So we used the board. We didn't read any instructions, any directions on how to use it or whatever the case may be. You know, we didn't know what we were doing. We just simply was just playing around, not knowing, you know, how to operate it or whatever the case may be. So I believe we started asking the questions. I don't remember what questions we started asking the board, but the piece started moving. So of course, like, being kids, we're thinking it's her, or you know, because you know it's not you. So we're like, okay, stop moving the pieces, you know, going back and forth, like, stop moving it, whatever the case may be. So then, like, maybe 2 minutes into playing, scratches of light start to appear on the board. So, you know, we're in the dark, the board is glow in the dark, so you have like the numbers or the letters, the yes, the no, and then I'm not sure if they were numbers or not. I think they are numbers on there. And then you know, so it's glow in the dark, so that's the only thing that's on the board, the letters, the numbers, yes, no. So then we just see, like, you know, like you scratch a chalkboard or a person or anything, and then you see like the nail marks. We started seeing nail marks on the board that were like glowing, and that's how we were able to see it, because it was glow in the dark. So you see like glows of light, like that were scratches like on the board. So of course the fucking shit creeped us the fuck out. Did my camera just shake? I don't know. Okay, maybe I should not be telling this story. So then yeah, we were like creeped the fuck out. So we like kind of backed away and like started screaming, whatever, backed away from the board. Next thing you know, the board just, we were like sitting on the bed in a circle playing it. Next thing you know, the board flew off the bed, like legit. Like, this is the board on the bed, and it just went, and it flew to the other side of the room. And even to this day, this morning before I decided to do this video, you know, I was young then, so I, you know, to this day, I'm like, okay, did that really happen? Was that imagining that? You know, that was so many years ago. So I'm like, okay, maybe that didn't happen the way I thought it happened. So this morning, before I decided to do this video, I called my cousin who was there with me, and I asked her, like, oh, you know, should I do this video on the Ouija board? She was like, yeah, you should. Why not? I was like, well, explain to me. I didn't want to like feed her information. So I'm like, explain to me what you remember from that night. And she simply said, the scratches on the board, and it flew off the bed. We remembered the exact same thing. So yes, that's exactly what happened. We were fucking scared as hell. I don't even think we told our parents or anything like that. Maybe I told somebody, because, you know, I got a big mouth. But I just know that that happened and shit got real. I don't know what fucking possessed me to do this shit again a few years later, but I did. So that was my first experience. I swore that I would never do it again. I swore that it was fucking real shit. Afterwards, we, you know, obviously started hearing stories about the Ouija board after we already went in and experienced it on our own. And then I said, you know what? I'm not dealing with it anymore. That's that. Whatever the case may be. Fast forward, I'm 10 at this time. So fast forward 8 years later, I'm 18. And then, you know, you would think I would know better and I would have some sense. But no, you know, just being a teenager and peer pressure. I don't even want to say peer pressure, because I wasn't peer pressured. I wanted to do it just as much as fucking the rest of us. So 18 years old. Me and my former best friend at the time, we decided to go to our friend Lukey's house, who lived like in the next building over, and it was his grandma's house. And then he was there with, I want to say 3 or 4 people. I don't remember if there was another girl or not. I just remember boys, whatever. And I don't know. All right. So this is the thing. Like, my memory is botched. Like, I try to block out things that, like, traumatic things that happened to me in my life. So, like, you know, bear with me. So I don't know if we went over there with the intentions to do the Ouija board, or if we went over there to hang out and then they just pulled out the Ouija board. Don't remember. I just know that we ended up with an Ouija board in front of us somehow. This time, I never even mentioned what happened to me. I don't know why I didn't, but I never even mentioned what happened to me in my first experience. I was just like, oh yeah, let's play shit. Like, you know, I didn't feel any like anxiety. I didn't feel any like fear. It was just like, oh, I don't know what came over me to want to play the shit again, but I did. So we started playing it again. This time we read the instructions. I think we maybe watched YouTube videos into, like, I'm not sure. Wait, did we watch YouTube videos? Was YouTube even around then? Don't listen to me. I just know we got instructions from somewhere. So I don't know if it came with instructions, if we Googled something or whatever. But we got instructions that say, you know, you're supposed to open the board and close it at the end. So you're supposed to, I think, you know, let the spirits that be know that you come in peace, you just want to talk, whatever the case may be. And then when you're done with the board, you're supposed to close it out, because it kind of leaves like a portal for spirits to come through the board into your house. So you're supposed to make sure that you close it out after. So we started asking questions. You know, nothing was happening. It was about 5 or 6 of us. Nothing was happening. We was asking questions, whatever the case may be. Swear to God, out of nowhere, one of the boys, and I didn't know who he was. I never saw him, never met him a day in my life. But he was like a street nigga. Like, you can tell, like, he was a street nigga. He was a tough guy, whatever the case may be, whatever. And I guess even you don't even have to be a street nigga. Like, boys, they're not gonna just cry, especially when there's girls around, out of nowhere. So we're sitting around the board, and then next thing you know, he just sits there, and then he just starts crying. So we're looking at him like, are you good? Like, are you okay? And he's like doing the fucking bitch from Get Out, her face, when she was just like emotionless, but it was just tears. Well, that's not emotionless, but she had a stone cold face. All you saw was tears rolling down her face. That's the look that he gave. Like, he literally was just sitting there with tears rolling down his face. So then we start shaking him like, are you okay, nigga? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Are you good? He just started shaking and crying. The TV just turned on by itself. Okay, I'm scared now. Yeah, that was fucking weird, dude. If y'all see anything fucking fly past my head, if y'all see anything fucking fly past my head, please comment in the section below so that I can know not to ever fucking do this shit again, okay? Because, yeah, that was like really creepy. Like, the TV legit, and I swear to God, I can't make this up. I wish the camera was facing like a little further this way so that you can see the TV legit turned off by itself. Not in sleep mode, it legit just turned off. Like, that's creepy. I'm a little creeped out, but yeah, that was really creepy. So anyway, he starts shaking, he starts crying, and then we're shaking him, you know, like, are you okay? Are you okay? He's not answering, he's not responding, he's just crying in his own world, whatever. I'm like, starting to get scared at this point. I don't know if he's faking, because again, I didn't know him, but part of me knew that he wasn't faking, because what nigga is gonna cry randomly, especially in front of girls? Like, nobody. I don't think guys do that really. So I do believe that something came over him. I don't know if he was possessed, I don't know if he saw something, but something happened to make this man cry. So we're all kind of freaked out, just looking at him. He's not responding to any of us. And then suddenly we hear something fall. So then, of course, we're all like shook at this point. Like, what the fuck? We all jumped. Like, what the hell was that? And then, like, we're right in the living room. And then, like, the entrance to the house was, to the apartment was, like, maybe a few feet away. But you couldn't see the entrance unless you walked around this wall. So we got up to go see what it was that fell. Tell me why there was a cross on the floor, like right by the door. You know, every black person, or almost every black person, I don't know, maybe only Christians, when you go into their house, or at least the homes that I've been in, they keep a cross over the entryway of their door, like over the entryway of their house. So like, you walk in, like, this is the door and this is the wall above the door, and then they keep a cross there. And that's where his grandma kept hers. So we go to look to see what dropped, and that shit was right there on the floor. Like, I cannot make this up. Like, it was right there on the floor. At that point, I don't know if we all was crying at that point, but I know I was for sure, because that was scary, like legit scary. And then we went back to see, like, look at him to see what he was doing, and then he had stopped crying at this point. I just remember leaving. Like, I'm like, all right, fuck this shit, I'm out of here. I remember getting ready to leave, and then, you know, my friends were like, no, you know, don't leave, we have to close it out and blah blah blah. I didn't want to do it, but I did it because at this point I was already scared. I'm like, shit, I don't want no fucking bad spirits following me or no shit like that. So let me just close this out real fast. And sorry, I just keep feeling something that I'm not. I was like, let me just close this out with them real fast, because I can't have no fucking shit attached to me or following me. So let me just close it out with them. So we say, you know, spirits becoming one, or whatever the case may be, whatever the fuck we said, and that we was closing it out and leave us the fuck alone, like whatever. And then I left. I wouldn't say that was the reason why, like, I wouldn't say that was the reason, you know, that I started seeing and feeling spirits and stuff around me. Maybe that's just natural, or something that just, you know, that's just maybe my intuition that I have or something. I don't know. But like, I started seeing things, I started feeling things near me, I started hearing things. You know, that could have very well have been my paranoia, you know, after the incident. But I believe that part of it was from that board, for sure. I mean, it was never, I never felt any like evil spirits around me. That's a lie. I mean, I wouldn't say evil spirits. Like, sometimes I felt like bad things kept happening, and there was like a force that kept making things happen. I don't know. I can't even think of an example right now. But I do believe that there was some shit around me after that. I can get into more details in another video. But yeah. Anybody who, which I hope not in 2019, anybody's thinking about trying that board. I know y'all seen the Ouija board movie. It's not a joke. Do not play with that board. That board is evil. There are good and bad spirits. There are good and bad entities. There's good and bad in every single person. But yeah, that board is no fucking good. Like, I'm telling you from my experiences, and I'm sure there's been people, I've heard stories of people with their experiences, and it's been crazy. Probably worse, definitely worse. It's been crazy, definitely worse than mine. So I would suggest to stay away from the Ouija board. Again, 2019. You shouldn't be doing that fucking shit anyway. We got other shit to do. Like, back then, we didn't have shit else to do. We didn't have social media and all that other extra shit. Now, go to the fucking park or go ride a bike or something. Do not play with the Ouija board. I don't care how curious you are. I don't care how spontaneous you're feeling. It's not a joke, okay? Definitely not a joke. If you believe in good, you have to believe there's also bad. And there's some real, like, crazy things that, you know, can happen. And it's not a game. So I wouldn't suggest playing with that board. Like, stay the fuck away from that shit. Don't do it to try it out. Don't do it to try to talk to anyone. Like, leave it alone. And that concludes the end of my Ouija board video. If you have any questions, I don't even know if this video was detailed enough, but just know that I was freaked out. And I'm still freaked out talking about it, especially with the fucking TV just turning off the way it did. But I would not play with the board if I was you. But I would not play with the board if I was you. So thank you guys for watching. Halloween is coming up. I'm so excited. Halloween is my favorite holiday of all times, even better than my birthday, even more so than my birthday. I don't even know why I mentioned Halloween just now. Maybe because the whole fucking video, I don't know, but I'm thinking about Halloween. Anyway, so guys, please comment and let me know what other content you'd like to see, what other videos you'd like to see. Give me some ideas of what to talk about, story time, whatever the case may be. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And please follow me on Instagram at closest thing to perfect. Bye guys. Thank you for watching.
Seven feet.